Elmer was different. Elmer was patchwork. Elmer was yellow and orange and red.
I drew quite a lot of elephants at the time of the birth of Elmer, and my paintings were fairly squared up and coloured, quite influenced by Paul Klee. And for some reason or other, one day I drew the squares on the elephant, and Elmer was born.
One night, Elmer couldn't sleep for thinking. And the think that he was thinking was that he was tired of being different. Whoever heard of a patchwork elephant, he thought. No wonder they laugh at me.
We're all different, you know, to one degree or another, as all the elephants are different in sizes, big and small, and so on. And but some of us are more different. But it's really a case of accepting ourselves as we are, you know, living with ourselves.
This will be Elmer's Day. All elephants must decorate themselves, and Elmer will decorate himself elephant colour.
And I've had children write to me, children that have quite big differences, or their parents have written, and they've been really taken by the book. And that's quite impressive when a book affects somebody's life, you know. And that I've been lucky, I suppose, because that's happened a few times. My cartoons were drawings with hopefully humour, you know. And that I started while I was at college because I realised that it was going to be difficult to earn a living when I left. I certainly didn't want to get a job. I was brought up without a lot of books. It was not that kind of period, I guess, the war. But there were a lot of storytellers, you know. My mother would tell stories, the teachers told stories at that time. I wanted to write a story about a knight in armour, and I'd written that story before I got the framework of the shop of getting into it, and then rewrote the story.
As if by magic, the shopkeeper appeared.
"Can I help you, sir?" he asked. After looking quickly round the shop, Mr. Benn said, "I wonder if I might borrow that suit of red armour."
And I didn't even think about it as being a series. When I went into the publisher, they said, "What's he going to try on next time?" And I said, "What?" And they said, "Well, it's obvious he's going to go back to the costume shop." And I thought, yes, he is, I suppose, you know.
Gosh, thought Mr. Benn, somebody else in fancy dress. And he called down. "Hello, that's a good outfit. How do you make the smoke?"
I was once told that I was no Sartre, but he didn't do a lot of children's books anyway, so I don't mind that as an attack. The children's books are the most important because they're the ones that generate that passion for reading, and without the children's books, where would the adult authors be? They wouldn't have any readers.
Maybe some of the positive message in Elmer and other books is rubbing off on young people. They're idealistic and they want to save the planet.
Well, somebody's got to save it, and I guess it's going to have to be them, because they've going to spend more time here than people like me. And so if they want a planet, then they're going to have to do something about it, and we should listen.
"Shall we be seeing you again?" "Oh, yes, I'll be back," said Mr. Benn from the door. "Very soon."
If life didn't have a bit of magic and ghosts and that kind of thing in it, where would we be? Oh, gosh, it'd be a bit thin, wouldn't it?